Most people over 65 believe that if they shower regularly, wear clean clothes, and use deodorant, they smell completely normal. But what if the odor many seniors struggle with is not coming from sweat at all? What if it comes from one hidden area almost nobody talks about? An area connected to aging itself. And here's the unsettling part. According to researchers in Japan and the United States, this scent can begin developing years before people notice it themselves. Friends may notice it first, family members may stay silent about it, and many seniors spend hundreds of dollars trying to cover it up without ever fixing the real source. There is a reason this topic makes people uncomfortable. The mystery starts with something scientists call nonanol. This compound became widely discussed after Japanese researchers discovered that aging skin naturally produces different odors as the body changes over time. Unlike regular body odor caused by sweat bacteria, nonanol has a slightly greasy, stale scent that many people describe as musty or sour. And here's where things get strange. Traditional hygiene products often fail to remove it completely because the problem is deeper than surface cleanliness. But the real surprise is not the odor itself. It is where it hides. Most seniors assume the smell comes from underarms or clothing, but dermatologists and geriatric specialists now say one overlooked area becomes the perfect environment for this odor to build silently over time. An area with folds, trapped oils, dead skin cells, low airflow, and reduced circulation. And if neglected, it can affect not just confidence, but skin health, infection risk, and social isolation. To understand why this happens, we need to go back decades. In early adulthood, the body constantly renews itself at a rapid pace. Skin cells shed efficiently, oil production stays balanced, sweat glands work differently. In your 20s and 30s, even poor hygiene habits are often masked by faster cellular turnover. The skin recovers quickly, bacteria do not settle as deeply. Most people never think about skin microbiome balance because the body quietly manages it in the background. Then the 40s arrive. This is where aging research begins showing measurable changes. According to the American Academy of Dermatology, collagen production decreases by about 1% every year after age 40. Skin becomes thinner. Oil oxidation increases. Cell turnover slows. And here is the clue most people miss. The body begins holding onto old skin cells longer than before. Tiny accumulations form in places with moisture, friction, and limited airflow. But most adults stay busy. Careers, family stress, caregiving responsibilities. Few people stop to think about how aging skin chemistry is changing beneath the surface. So they continue the same routines they used at 30, even though their skin no longer behaves the same way. Then comes the shift after 70. This is where the hidden odor becomes harder to ignore. The body produces less protective oil in some places and too much oxidized oil in others. Mobility limitations make certain areas difficult to clean thoroughly. Arthritis reduces flexibility. Some seniors avoid bathing frequently because of fear of falling. According to CDC data, nearly 1 in 4 adults over 65 experiences mobility-related bathing difficulty. At the same time, medications for blood pressure, diabetes, or pain can alter sweat composition and skin bacteria. And now we arrive at the hidden spot most people never think about. Behind the ears, not the underarms, not the feet. Behind the ears, this area produces oil constantly but receives very little attention during normal washing. Dead skin, oxidized sebum, shampoo residue, bacteria, and trapped moisture quietly collect there over months and years. Dermatologists say this area can develop a strong sour or greasy odor without the person realizing it because the nose adapts to familiar smells over time. But that is only part of the story. The neck folds, scalp line, and upper back also become major odor zones after 70 because of slower skin renewal. Many seniors focus only on visible hygiene while missing the hidden, build-up areas where aging odor compounds actually collect. And here is where things become emotionally difficult. The breaking point often happens socially. not medically. A grandchild pulls away during a hug. Someone opens a car window slightly. A person notices people standing farther away during conversations. No one says anything directly because they do not want to embarrass an older adult. But internally, many seniors begin feeling self-conscious without understanding why. According to AA or P surveys on aging and social confidence, personal hygiene concerns become one of the leading hidden reasons seniors reduce social interaction. People stop attending church events, community gatherings, or dinners because they feel off, even when they cannot identify the exact cause. This is how a small hidden hygiene issue slowly becomes a quality of life issue, and then come the failed fixes. Many seniors buy stronger perfumes, heavier deodorants, or heavily scented soaps, but those products often mix with the underlying odor instead of removing it. Others scrub aggressively with harsh soaps, damaging the skin barrier and making irritation worse. Some shower more frequently using extremely hot water, which strips natural protective oils and increases skin dryness and inflammation. Ironically, outdated advice often makes the odor stronger. Research published in Skin Microbiome Studies now shows that healthy skin bacteria actually help regulate odor naturally. Overstripping the skin damages this balance. The goal is not aggressive cleaning, it is targeted cleaning. And this brings us back to the hidden lesson almost nobody discusses openly. Aging odor is not proof of poor hygiene. It is biology mixed with overlooked routines. The good news is that once seniors understand where the odor forms and why it happens, the solution becomes much simpler than most expect. Here's what experts now recommend. First, clean hidden oil zones gently but consistently. Behind the ears, neck folds, scalp edges, belly folds, and upper back should be washed carefully using mild cleansers instead of harsh soaps. These areas trap oxidized oils more than normal sweat zones. Second, dry the skin completely. Moisture trapped in folds creates bacterial growth and fungal irritation. Many seniors unknowingly leave dampness behind the ears or around neck creases after bathing. Third, change towels and pillowcases frequently. Studies on skin bacteria show fabrics quietly hold oils and odor compounds that transfer back onto the skin repeatedly. Pillowcases especially collect scalp oils connected to nominal formation. Now here is something most people never hear. Diet also affects aging odor. Researchers found that diets high in processed foods, fried oils, and excess sugar may increase oxidative stress in the body, which contributes to changes in skin oils. Meanwhile, antioxidant-rich foods like leafy greens, citrus fruits, green tea, and omega-3 fats may help reduce odor, causing oxidation over time. This explains why two people the same age can smell completely different. 1 person's body is quietly inflamed while the other's is more balanced internally, and there is another hidden layer to this story. Hydration. As people age, thirst sensation weakens. According to studies from the National Council on Aging, many seniors live in a mildly dehydrated state without realizing it. Dehydration concentrates sweat compounds and reduces the skin's natural cleansing ability. That means even good hygiene routines become less effective when hydration drops. Now think about how all these patterns connect. Early adulthood creates baseline habits. The 40s begin slowing repair systems. After 70, hidden buildup zones become more active. Social confidence decreases. Isolation grows quietly. And seniors often blame old age instead of recognizing a fixable biological process. But there is one warning every older adult should hear. If odor suddenly becomes extremely strong, metallic, sweet, or unusual, it should never be ignored. Certain medical conditions, including infections, uncontrolled diabetes, liver disease, and kidney problems can change body odor dramatically. A sudden change deserves medical attention, especially when combined with fatigue, skin discoloration, or confusion. Now here are 3 direct actions every adult over 60 can apply today. Number 1. Add hidden area cleaning to your routine. Spend an extra 60 seconds behind the ears, around neck folds, and along the scalp line every shower. Number 2. Improve air flow and fabric hygiene. Wear breathable clothing, wash bedding regularly, and avoid trapping moisture against the skin for long periods. Number 3. Support the body internally. Hydrate consistently and reduce processed foods that increase oxidative stress. And here is the thought that should stay with you tonight. What if the thing many people assume is just aging is actually a silent signal from the body asking for attention in places nobody thinks to check? That changes the conversation completely. If this video opened your eyes, do like and share it with someone who would never hear this information otherwise. Many seniors silently struggle with confidence issues connected to hygiene and never realize there is a scientific explanation behind it. Leave a comment if you learned something surprising today, or if there is another hidden health topic you want uncovered next. And subscribe for the next chapter, because some of the most important truths about aging are the ones nobody talks about openly.